and welcome to today's Woven World Bushcraft. And I have a special guest here today, and this girl is Aoife, and she's been asking me for some time to come out, and she be a niece. So I have, this is actually just a bit of paper there, a bit of birchy bark with a bit of, look, a little bit of light kitchen towel, and she's going to try and get the fire going. All the sticks are all set up over here, and we have it just this. So just to get a flame onto the bit of kitchen towel, I'll ignite it off the birchy bark, and the birchy bark will go under, and from there we have a bit of ignition. So let's work away. Back. Right, that's the stuff. And we get it, even the paper's got up. So we're just going to throw it all underneath. Remember, the more ignition you get, the better. One of the great things about the outdoors is being able to make your own equipment, our own little knickknacks, you could say, when you need them. And it's a lovely little piece of hazel, fairly wide. Probably nice for making a spoon, but all I need today is spatula, because we have really nice burgers and we have the pan on. We just need something to flip the burgers. We'll work away on this for a minute. Plenty good for the great outdoors. All you want some is flip your burgers or whatever you're cooking. And it's a lovely green wood. Hazelwood is a fantastic safe wood. And if you're ever a little bit worried, just don't use it. But you know, hazel is good, sycamore is good, but hazel you can get lovely little bits. And I don't need to do too much more. Maybe just take the little sharp edges off the sides, real quick, no panic, no pressure. Done. Let's go flip a few burgers. We have our tarp set up today, but we'll have a look at that stuff in a while. But if you're ever out in the woods, the last thing you ever want is a little bit of an injury. So a really good way, if you want to break a bit of firewood, but you don't have an axe, you don't have a saw, or you don't want to be constantly breaking on them if you don't know. But a really good way, here's a double split tree. It's an ash tree, grown up and grows out. And this is a really simple way of just breaking a bit of wood. And you get lovely little pieces then. And you get lovely, fantastic little pieces. And you can put them straight onto your fire down here. We have 2 mess tins, although we have 3. And we have the frying pan for these fantastic burgers, which we have in there, and we're going to cook them all up. Mahan Bukal, tack for day. I have the phone tied onto a stick because I have no tripod, but I'm down at the water, and we want to make a new kind of rope bridge going across to help with the floods. But when you see in trees and you see things like this, and this is how high the water can come up and wrap around it, but because it's up off the ground, it's a little bit damp, but you can get this stuff really dry, and it makes fantastic tinder. Along the water's edge, there's lots of different types of life, and there's not much of a flood on at the moment. But right down here, this river is actually, there's a lot of crayfish here, but there's a decent sized crayfish here, and he's pretty still, so I hope he's okay. Look. And more than likely, he's just gone in out of the fast water, but still There's not a budge of it, so maybe he's hunting. Or she. What are you? A crayfish. Nice though.
There's Cora the dog always climbing the trees.
What a wimp! Three stakes in the ground, boop, 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 and three posts, little posts at the back. 1, 2, 3, and this gives a bit of extra stability. The hole has been dug deep, filled in with stones and clay. These are tied on to give it a bit of extra force, because there is going to be a lot of force when you're walking. And I'm shouting at the moment because I reckon the river's going to be a bit loud. But anyway, these are tied back. You can always tie these in different ways. You could have it going back onto this with a 3-way, it doesn't matter. I get another post from there, but this is pretty good. This is very stable. So all we need to do now is get our bridge across, our rope bridge across. Footbridge, handrails. Get it going across to a lovely little spot on the far side, and we should be okay. Looking good though. Woo. Look at the head of that! We might change the handrails, man. Back! Well, we're at the end of a day and we had a pretty good day. We didn't have too much rain. We had the tarp up, which we're going to take down in a few minutes. We built a lovely little rope bridge out there, which is functional. The rope becomes loose as you use it, so we have it retightened and we're going to go home that way. And what we're going to do is we're going to pack up our stuff and we're gonna head over. But we cooked some food. We had a nice cup of tea. But we also had some lovely burgers Thanks, Arthur.
You're the man. And the woman.
And thanks very much for the you know what, Mr. Arthur. But anyway, we're going to head up home. We're going to head back by the rope bridge. My feet are a bit wet. Sometimes you just gotta
Do what you gotta do.
Whoa! Bingo! Well, Aoife, did you enjoy yourself today on your excursion? And what do you think?
Good. Boring.
Didn't ask you, you freak. Okay, thank you very much. And I hope you all have a great time. Summer is coming. Woven World Bushcraft.
Sláinte. Sláinte. Bye. That went under my nose.